Mema chena mema wakwa ba mfamra Adom TV. Jumadia o ba be hwe friend Nnawotwe Yi. Na Nnawotwe we nsem bebre na sisisi mo se me na wo yehia na ye dwendwen ho. Ye ba be hwe the latest Galamsey situation no. Onim se organized labor etre ekeka mu kakra kakra ban se wanhwe ntua na mo bi amfa Galamsey no ho a omode omonjuma begu ho no aban efra omo committee bi kire se waje atum se so ye bibi fa Galamsey ho ntie ne mani na no wahye se military high commander and deploy military enko Galamsey site na omonko enkokun ntia Galamsey again dia parliament every convene pe start the processes to repeals LI9 ma hokwan say yenkoye mining in forest reserves no na fi ya wada de be soldier for akọ nsuo bi te se brim no so akọ hyehye chamfines bebre ahyehye excavator se omo makwan mankofo nye adwuma ye ba behwe se eno no sa latest effort by ede tumono kosen ye ni anim se no anso Catholic Archdiocese of Accra to agina to be Flagstaff House petition president say omunya nko declare a state of emergency ye be dey no honkomo na no say labor so the two just say president say when declare state of emergency na wan nya ne bi aba Galamsey ya ombe strike no there within the week no omo aso sign the bed omo anu mu so beto just say omo anu kan but enam anamo a ban ya to ninti no omo nsanya enko air strike ne bio na mom na chi no Utah for be can say well omo ina do mo de madwen de ball organized labor chi na say nei organized labor say onya nkode a omo de ombeko nti there Utah ge ka say no omo no akọ strike because of Galamsey nsensema ekoso nyame adoma ye behwe na ya hwe Black Star for some performance GFA boss ne pep talk okoye before the game nkofo se nkoso ye nkofo se ngirinso ye odwen se na ebedi ho nkomo omo amene omo bedi dwumade Dr. Paul Grave Boache Danko government spokesperson on security wabakansa hadada Paul Grave abokode
nyame adom
great
that's it
yeah share him say Besabeka Richard Manorube or a member of the NDC's national communications team again yane former executive director of EPA Peter Abom sa kwade ebedi nkomo on this particular show from Samuel Kojo Brace. I'm just a voice representing a team mo bomodin put a show together say me betina na mentumi dane and nyoma any mau ye be kwa kofa videos ni bia about within the week unim say organized labor omo edit to just say ombe strike no aban hia omo ni omo cancel bi ombe to just say well enam ni aban akanti omo suspend omo strike the nkonkofa video ye ba beto so
protesters woye kira womo ede fa Galamsey omanfo etu no ene da etoso miensa enuanum a womo oye kire womo ehyase efi okponglo meno kasei womo anantia ma womo edru airport na womo abre womo eji womo na home wo hwe asese womo atena fom Adom News Central for ye ne onipa bi a wabene eba ne Ghana sikasem ho nsem a wakasa fa ho Joe Jackson atwetwe nkomo na odi tutwa se woye kire ya odi ne ho abehye mu a omanfo enya de asese omanfo eye ne amanyosem
iso bia mi ni amanyaku bia ye ko ye baako Ghana ko we enye NDC enye MPP wonum nsuo ni mbisa se we ye NDC na we ye MPP meboa we ye diane ye bisa se we ye NDC na we ye MPP nti e dey sti na nsuo asem ese dane NDC na MPP eye won munya sika omunya sika womunu ena wom de we dada yen anyway akika yeti abom asema e wo ho no enye NDC enye MPP
independent presidential candidate 2024 Kofi Krantin enso ade tutwa se ne omanfo bi etu Galamsey no eyade a ese Ghana yensuo ene yenya pade ahodo bi
anka se yen oman ma na sese yeko esese anka empanyifo ye yi wo mu no na ese anka wo mu ko ema yen enso ene Omaima adehye no ye ne ye ko. Muntumi nyama ni wi a monsori nko ne yemaji ye man. Yaka we a yaka bone. 2 weeks ago, yeah, bad demonstration, na nipa, it was just a fraction of people nearby, and that's why who don't ba. I didn't because Obia him said Galamsey wupo wumpo. Wo ti way I want to make us say where di bia no pay and san wa bedu ana wunnim na eku so eku maku yire. So e wa aduanim e wo nkwan mu e wo kebab mu e wo brodo mu bibia ye di nsuo ye no Galamsey yi wom.
Womanfo a wom nso eba saa wo ye kire mu yi e de to Adom news nsentwofo anim se.
Yes, you know say within a few years, yeah, better than nsuo no nya say ye nya nsuo no. Inti na me de me ma ho ade abeta de mo ye chi no.
Yeah, bro, we are really tired of all the dirty water and we just want to stop Galamsey. We just need clean water. There's no one who can survive without clean water. And I feel like without clean water, we can't live.
Stop Galamsey now. So yes, Kwame Nkrumah. Then oyema ye. Or na ho de to home fight my ye. And them I do me, only me. Yes, you say me free. I think person me free. Yes, you say. Me dey come fa ho. But me say for e was breku. Omo was praso. Omo yes papa di anom.
Amani boy me a me di free baby a enuanom eye oye kire e de fa Galamsey ho no. Me den e de Prince Owusu Esiedu.
Know your name, please.
So I'm Father Nicholas Anzne, SVD. I belong to the Divine Word Missionaries. I'm a member of the Divine Word Missionaries. And I'm also the president of the Justice, Peace and Integrity of Creation for all the priests and religious in Ghana.
Right. Well, Father, I mean, why has the church decided to embark on this prayer walk against Galamsey?
Well, the church has been doing a lot when it comes to Galamsey. We know priests and bishops in the areas where we have Galamsey. They have engaged the chiefs, they have engaged the young people in the area, and they are telling them that they should stop. The bishops have come out with a communique severally to talk about the ecology, to talk about what is happening, particularly also on Galamsey. And this time round, the church says we want to back that with a prayer. We want to back that with something. They say action goes with what? Prayer, or prayer goes with action. So that is what the church is doing currently. And then we all agreed that these are not serious interventions that would immediately halt mining. Our view was that at least in the interim, let government place a moratorium, on mining, so that we can all dialogue on the way forward. But we realize that everything else that the government will be doing, but people will still be mining. And so that was what we agreed on. Now, last night they called us. When they were going to meet government, they didn't tell us. But they called us that, well, they've met government and government has said something new. And so we were excited. I wanted to come and listen to what new government has.
If you said they called you, who called you?
I'm talking about the leadership of organized labor, Bampo, and then Joshua Ansa. So we came and then we wanted to listen to what was new. We met in a meeting here, and then they came with a prepared statement. And then they read the statement to us to the effect that government had done things well, and government has enhanced response to our demand, and so then they are calling off the strike. That was after you guys in the media were asked to step out. And so some of us said that, you called us into a meeting to discuss. So how come you came with a prepared statement? And they apologized and said, well, they were just...
So when you say ban small-scale mining, Chair, this is my understanding. It means that don't allow anybody to do it lawfully. I understand the situation and the backlash from Ghanaians. Oh, stop it all together and reset, or pause or whatever. Then the guy in Tinga, the guy in Dakupe who has sunk a borehole, who has spent money to sink a shaft, he says, hang on, I am not by the white water or Pra or Ankubra. Why do you want to, Chair, if you permit me, punish me because folks along the Pra women who are misbehaving. Why don't you go and deal with that problem and let me do my work lawfully? Those are the issues we are faced with. So I advise government, and I told my minister that it will not be proper for us to have a wholesale ban. That's number one. On the grounds that a lot of them are, the whole of Takwa is underground mining, 5,000. So the moment you say we are banning small-scale mining, not Galamsey, because Galamsey is banned, it means they are asking 5,000 people in Takwa not to work, punishing them for something that is not their fault. So this is some of the conundrum that we face.
All right, and the Minerals Commission boss and who say in the video, the main cow say you might do so if you are chatting home or Asempa 94.7 FM. Well, after the Yentra and the Pensen and any Yesaka or Peter Sarko, the former executive director or EPA, Environmental Protection Agency, our home show. Or was I could ever say, so when you are Japanese only a bedding como. Osha Galamsey. Okay, so Menyananti say losing but we'll bring him back. Now to me and in didn't come and they be Galamsey no some year pap if you say abaya shall say the soldier for ako mo shall say association no my bank of force fee say no enough paragraph me da say what Japan or be do and pay. What sort of briefing and security agencies and security in charge of security the armor president to inform his decision about Galamsey going forward?
Could you tell me for any with for an opay na me fa in here and ma kasame Krohine your sergeant for am waiting for a penny I and the Odin 25th anniversary. Chebi home and down upon 10 a.m. to who say Mashefita na me de intiakese ema osajefo am waiting for a penny na mama ni chinkwa for 25 years of sterling leadership. Na kojo mpacho omampeni na nado danko ekufado. Yedin komo bebre wonim senia na adrimu etie efa illegal mining ho inkomo. Na military na watching ye deploy omo yema ebiko etiwa East, yama ebi call achim enyinem ene yama ebi call achim kwaben ene kwaman. Na omo hwe along water bodies ene forest reserves say omo ye mining no omo nko water bodies ho ene river forest water bodies ne forest reserves on enkonko yejuma. Inti yehu say in the few days now, you shall see no bebrina abomodin efi hono, and the real goal is that it will be a thing of the past.
Okay, Jina Swami na menkwa manso na Neura Peter boom sakode enkodi nkomo. Owazakode me da se wagipinese ne ubedi nkomo. Wo hwe Galamsey nsensem na asisi ekoso na aban na monto a wetu no ohun ni sen. Owazakode.
Hello?
Owazakode bajo otiminka.
Bajo ya mani so ai na men papa.
Okay, otiminka zisia.
Me to nka.
Aha na me bisa se ye nyina no ye dwen wo se Galamsey na nyade a ekoyi de maye. O hwe bebia ye duri abaya ya se okay me ma soja fo akọ na o ma akọ ku atia Galamsey ampa ne ya wado makọ asase ya hye machines. Ohun ne ekoyi ohun ne sai
yo me da se me chia atiefo nyina na tede o ka no won say abai started somewhere 2017 on the ministerial committee on illegal mining no see ya ne started so na ya timamufo dia no yeso aya no gu abai so sa say jimfidie no a ye hye no emwa ena ma abai ogu ni sem kakra ewo ho ohun se eni patuntum bia no se wo no wa nye strong ewo no so a hello bajo tie mi
bajo mi tie o ba
Ugo ho kakra ma no fa policy implementation. The average Ghanaian be abuse. Policy no. Enti dia bay me dia abai no say no ya pushy abai against the wall. Yeah, say no only option bia. CCA dia or shall see dia so say omo water bodies no eso no. Any omo within the immediate catchment area of the river bodies no. Omo na O2 omo so sa. Enti say je champagne e wo nsuo so a. Isia na eso omo hye no. No omo debut. Enti me de me gidi say there's omo ya no omo ye no. Bibie ni omo tima e bio.
Okay. Ebi mo aka say adenti na aban ma military no wa say bi wo nsuo no so no ebi mo so nkwa asase no so to say forest reserves na afede ase ye hwe nsuo nko a baby a wo atena pe no wo tensem we asesen ye officer o say aban ma soldier for ne ko nsuo no so ne forest reserves no boom and an omo ye no the right approach.
Oh, there be say forest reserves in account. Say reserves no so ye a no-go area and enye nsuo no nko. Me gidi say sa no aka no say the forest reserves any water bodies any buffer areas along the rivers no ho na wode na ni esiso nti me gidi say forest reserves no account.
Okay. Nano omo cooperation omo penny ni kasa no say the agenda the focus now no nsuo no on person ko nsuo bia so yi om fi wansa o akọ manim entina me bisa se ohun ne se so mo trako ba bia ana o focus nsuo so o mo wie nsuo no so a na nko makọ asase ne so
no ye no can no person na me nyiri je no o chese o mo nko forest reserves but o ka say immediately no o mo deploy men no on the water bodies so okay. Na media mementi asemu de forest reserves no abai no na no ye meeting a president no mshare forest reserves no count ho nyina so megidi se ombeko.
Okay.
Okay. Ensuo no so na ya na otu ani immediately obi ehu eno na obi immediately no kan wasem that is why maybe immediately no mo eko ensuo no so say na ye be ye no ndi obi kan so nti forest reserves no so ombe ye ho adwuma kan
but we no ya yes say my yen sheda enya result bia o enti no o say ye dan yen sakakra then o say ye to ensure say ye achieve some sort of gains in this fight.
Results there ebiabo obi aka say abai since we started this Galamsey fight results my media me nya so results ebiaba results no say ne ezuru nko a omo say no na even was at a point kura no information by say ankobra no ne ani astati tikakra okaya obekaya enti results de ebiaba asem say on say government the these illegal miners be called training or tackle school of mines I think about nipa 3,500 kunya training on the use of some other chemicals borax instead of mercury so yeah normally extraction no omunya sa training so it means through those activities omu ana say the rate at which omu discharge mercury into the environment at least so betimi ati so na bibini de adebia onipa mfa na ni hu direct bia no ya na ye ka ho asem a ye ntanka anti mercury usage through that process ecoform now to some extent and again results ni bini say ye abaye nhye bia no dey resettle omo agree say be jai disturbing the environment again some program at Takwa School of Mines University of Mines and so no say the livelihood empowerment program be buyer a binum enter into agro afforestation oil palm cash crop planting beside binum eco and at least a binum ha omo twi omo free completely and omo yard foforo show results, a be a buy, even though they may not be immediately tangible. Yeah, but kakrabai. So, okay. Media, me say, Sankayina, ye dear Hushimu, and ye boya, and Kabia ye dredge.
Okay. So, but EPA so EPA were responsibility in the air country. For example, a more legal small scale miners, yani yet say enam say supervision enko yinti a maybe more nyoma ensem fata the environment. Then adema EPA to win the supervision also to protect the environment when it comes to mining.
EPA almost supervises as such. So, EPA is a regulatory institution. And this work on the license for small scale mining, which is legitimate. So, no, a mineral commission name our license, but the activity no over a home permit and a EPA the amount. And you know all the work plan. Ebeko EPA, Ekonya over Faswa over extraction of the gold. Na EPA, a few more who say, okay, Emrano say, Evan say, river body biawa, as a move at least 100 meters away. In the no, EPA, over here, who plan on the ban say, Ampa on paper, no, what should say, there be our activities, ebe kono ye outside the 100 meters. EPA ben show. Na o method wa o de ba ne mfa say o ye friend say open caster and as your friend say the other time you findi underground and as dia o ko deep shaft o bo from na rocks na o ko blasting wa say dia ni nyina o be kire wo so enintino yipi no ebeji o proposal na atum based on the assessment of who activities were produced at the woman. And the woman no regulatory rule almost play on that point. And the EPA, well, at a point, or where there were district officers, technical men, or maybe at a point, almost to be called around, just say, what comply, your department of friend complies unit. And the over country, exactly, son, I know our friend. Hello?
Exactly, yeah. Me too.
Now, friend, say
supervision.
Supervision.
Yes.
Yeah, friend compliance.
Okay.
And the other point, yeah, said the overcatcher is over, about yeah. And the EPA, a technical man, in the district, once a while, yeah, Omuko, Nina, Yaseminia. Nipa no she wouldn't obi okra anadwunyina oye na EPA ni no anadwo onkwadwuma so the daytime no a okohwe a wo hu se bi kura ade no oye the right no anadwo no a o take or abuse the rules and regulation no e hono na obe flout obe abuse the rules or the guidelines. So that is the challenge. Enti ye peniye dia yenye immediately no ye wo the community no affected no ye nesenke ye boa na supervision from EPO mineral commission ye boa ma ade no ye because monna sanipa no almost say no man na monni o motiwo ba menua almost invariably no the man no ye kese ni nyina ne say wo mu ayen ye tinche me krom ni mampo ha so mampo ye nye man so ha it say ye come mines asem wo eastern region ho ba bia me no adegina ye say mani bere me ho bibiri because me krom de ye nye mines enti mu amo ade no mo ye affected no mo na ese nka mo boa aban the regulatory institutions na mo ye sure say ade no eyiye but almost wo mo nye bi ko mo nyina ka ho o mo na ye nkese oka abai the measure bia ba na maye o mo di dwa ye sere mo gala no che mo stop a mo ja o mo a ye na ye ntade tie sabai o mo nye o mo ye ka enti minu ade no sanity
enti say where my final question say ebetumi aye ne ye pa then I was here
well say ebetumi aye ne ye a emra no de bia ye behye enti no senka ahimfo no land owners no omo boy abai na omo no edu omo hwem especially in the monitoring no aboa regulatory institution no kadena be ye perfect. Last 2 weeks me ready Axim Ewulai Atibrukusu the third also. Or no mobilize emranti bi koye arrest or hinin pomo cause site koye arrest. I was so impressed. So was it all they said the authority bi unto no nanano any ni manfo ekoye arrest of these Galamsey small scale Galamsey operators. And these enka him for no eboa ekwanso say ya on na assassin no. And now say or hine no ono kosite wa obi asuro no more than EPA ni police ni asoja fo ni na o musuro say or hine na assassin no wo batwitu say o de beku no. So what I say enti me fi say ahemfo no moa ene yentimamfo no yenyan kan kire ye ho say ade no de akoso no adi ye nyanti ye bia fi ni de ye padwuma foforo aye ye nye bio adwuma foforo no ye be ye nye say ye be ka say ye gianti I chinchina abai nempeduma maye sebio uwo akrase asase wo ho Galamsey no maye no na mudo mumfuo mudo mukoko ene susu Galamsey bai koko no na titinu na moya na mamo livelihood ene mu twagu enti se mutimi ka kire mo ho say we are going back to our old farming system and dey make living no if you say ebeboa na himfo no so egitum kachire say fineko ya bodewuru bikrum ha ubia ye behu se wo de sofi ne pekase kutu fom bia no e wonsu hu ne yempre e ba be chiwa de omusuro ombejai.
Okay,
so all right. Enti amanfo no ene nananom traditional authorities emmo apai na de na ebeye.
Okay, o ka se ye kwachi omo ombejai na mama kaiwe enkofo se nka yen shoot to kill o ne omo ya adwen
yenye den
ye motuo wo nsuo no so de ye hu a ye motuo nkum.
Well, I say Ghana need we are me come agency a bia obi obeka so ye sofo anti nipa de okunu anye obi beka sisi wo ho me imagine no me bia ne obi ade me mom de me fi se enka enubi akoso 1 2 3 4 nka ombejaje because yes in consume so o de wo wa adwena se esu be se anajo so wa wata so na o se
yeah
edinga aso ya fo no ko so muso ya o mo kwa o mo resist o mo meba ubako no muso watu edinga soja fo no mo ye well trained no o mo consume no so no bi ba no tutu na enipa be 10 bi gu fo mo one day a kombejaji
yo
senka wuti se soja ni ba obedwane ka unkubiu especially anadwono no mutumi track wo ma anadwono a all hours no a mo di yesa na ferocious activities no o mutumi track wo mo na binum ya ganda binum a kombejai.
Okay,
so eno de me ni wo mo dwene sa no eyepe so na jemra da bia na enipa abuse jemra da bia na nipa abuse wo mo ka so wo mo koye illegal mine demonstration against government. Omo no a omo brewu no omo kono se no so empafe enenam mebo a mo a mo se mo ko ye demonstration ama illegal mines a eni akra no mo ko demonstration omo ko de no ko ye nya no mo ko se nkrofo no ma o stiti mo akra
be no de se ade no omo aka sa abanye bibia na omo ntinto omo pesa abanye te se ade ne hia ya so ye bibi ntina ne ko bae
ne ya na ko na ukuto ko na ko abuse obi so right
yo
so it when me na ye no just say yes no na ma adwene techire no aye downful
mate over Peter abum sa ko de medase pass na pe oni edi nkomo
yo ene medase so me chew bia
ono former executive director of the Environmental Protection Agency well member studio program me sama do ya 10 10 minutes, yes, yeah.
Yo, Kojo, I mean, senior, Ghana for Bebre Kasano. For us in the government of President Nnawotwe Yi Okui Oshasie in 2017, April, and na unwi Okono Zogusuku. Se organized labor, Edio Muhabejima, Yamomo Akwaba. So, Omwaba, Omumbra Nombeja Kuniana. Omumboa okuna ye ko isa say ye omampeni na Nnawotwe Yi Nnawotwe Ghana for nyani say she o man pain another dan Kwaku for the atoto ho. A deployment of military. Say omonko na omonhwe omo a omo ye adwuma along water bodies and the forest reserves na omo yi omo emfi ho no. Na Nnawotwe so man pain another dan Kwaku for any Attorney General, any Chief Justice edin komo aka say yenhwe omo a omo nsem ewo courts a efa illegal mining ho yenhwe na yenye no ahopepre na yentumi mfa omo nsem no embewiye na yen set up some specialized courts, high courts and circuit courts na omo ntumi ndi asem no omampeni na do dan Kwaku Fado so assign their 200 say LI no ye 2462 no yen revoke almost immediately. Inti medidi say parliament ba na wotwe na yeko remu na eyonkomudi a ombedi onkomuye ya san so ehun so man pay na do dan Kwaku Fado so no de nedwuma Ghana for the share ne sa eye constitutional mandate no eya bewiye na ebewiye nso a Ghana de ye den a yebenyo man pay foforo wa san so e de ato honum say omo pese omo bedi Ghana enim no omo form sa enhye krata ase a omo ankasa nso omo be show omo commitment. It's say for the government of the New Patriotic Party there, illegal mining ya there yempese yebete ho asenkra. We don't know about Omoaka no. Into yen the next government after Mampeni na do dan Kwaku Fado the government of Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia from 2025. In Sheshaya they atoto ho no ma yebetumi akon etia illegal mining. Very clear for the Ghanaian people to know. It's say yema concessions ebi wo no ma unim baby a minerals no wo ntu utuha no etuha and sana won sa akwa minerals no na so asai nsase bebre ye hyehyɛ ya ye dey ban and say ye sika kakra beto no e dey ama geological survey for ne we no no mo so tumi locate baby a minerals no wo nti ye ma concession say eja kojo concession wa ha konako ye wejuma unim say aha na wo ko no o minerals on sabeka ene hyehyɛ bebre dey tutu ono ye mercury free machines ye dey abey ai catch minerals no any gold ni nya ye hyehyɛ ye dey tutu ono nti Ghana for there omonhwɛ na yentumi nko okunu yie pa
Papa Grave labor anam suntia abaya ye ne oye say they were looking for the declaration of a state of emergency. That's one. An end to all forms of small-scale mining. I don't know.
You know, Kojo, say state of emergency. Constitution. Go for far. Now it say me won't be no more to muka krano maka. You know, why do you declare state of emergency? Okuna yakuno enya di abro yeso. Oti azie say okuno so okuna bro yeso a oti azie and now betu aka say abro yeso iti me iti ye declare state of emergency na ye ma honum enye governed by the military in India but oh debi abro yeso bra debi embroider so cry.
You been polluted in this country.
Oh, that's bra. I mean, even if it's so not polluted, and I make can say Okono embroider so. And you know, Mampeni na do dan Kwaku Fado as the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. Asuma Ghana Armed Forces for with the Operation Halt. Colonel Eric. So omonko, no making sure say omo lead the operations to halt all mining along water bodies and forest reserves. Now to be fair, so can say yembani all legalized small-scale mining. Send I would say Minerals Commission CEO Ora Martinez isi nkomo kanye. Ebi no mo ye underground mining. So be ni honum. In the numbers of the thousands, 5,000, 10,000, Takwani, other places are in so ben hukra. Now kwako mine, kwako bania. You can imagine the level of chaos. IBC honum. Nkofonsa ekwomano. Omo ye juma papa. Inti senkofo bi eye in juma na irresponsible and illegal. We need to be able to clamp it down. And into the national committee, yes, organize labor and back home. What do you say? Organize labor. I would have wished, say the biggest opposition party would have also joined in government's effort to clamp down illegal mining.
What from no member?
Oh, na bra, in Yemen, because we did we call organized labor? We did not call organized labor. What you here? A responsible opposition would have clearly said, on my pain and Nnawotwe illegal mining ya ukwetie die, yes, we are. But very clearly, you can see that even if they are an alternative government, they are not an alternative government in waiting. Ghana for between you who say almost which is why the Ghanaian people overwhelmingly campaign call from Bono to Easton in Yemenia. Ghana for nya catch and say MPP to aso. A MPP to aso abayin kwa neba. Say Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to aso to Adjumana or Mampeni na Nnawotwe Yi ayeno Branabe to aso now so for digital agenda ne bra. Very clearly, you cannot see anything. Maintain any alternative solutions. If the biggest opposition party, I've not seen it. I've not heard it. In normal campaign, I've not seen it. I've not heard it. But what here, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the campaign, you can clearly see both solutions. Both solutions towards this illegal mining.
If Sawoka say Montme Mbanya in between 2018. Some of the taboo mining, so you banned it for like 6 months, then you increased it. This is 2 years or so. Why can't you do it now?
Yeah, the ban it to then mining.
So yeah, small
legalized mining.
Yes. Oh, it was small scale mining. Was your first attention? Oh, first
was cancelled and you
2017. First attempt, you did it.
So we are reminding you.
Do the madam was it. What you say? The American say, Cecilia, baby, you do. You to me, Eddie, she say out to Honoma, ye manko for your responsible mining. Let's not move away from that. A buying Eddie, she say out to Honoma for a year responsible mining. Into all the small scale miners, are doing responsible mining. Obio ye Galamsey bia or Mampeni na Nnawotwe Yi say it is banned. Red zone. Forest reserves, water bodies banned. Red zone. Memo bianco honum. Into Okui, yene Ghana fo nya na eko. Eye Ghana ko ayeko.
President ekasa red zone assembly about say 5 months ago. When the mining in the forest reserve was Samraboy Hobeto Jano and Okasa assembly. But from that to an so they wait partners and because okay, but still I'm mining the course home.
Mipacho, see I deploy military any river guards equi. With the Munko Honum na Munre in Semeko. You will see say everybody is being cleared.
Okay.
Yes, everybody is being cleared. It's yielding results. Yes, it's such a human. Senya Mikayeno. Water bedding na and then Bayer 14 NTU. See about Bayer 9,000, Bayer 9,000 NTU. Inti utunu say clearly in Yema SSA. What I say in regard of all these things. Inti for me there, I'm very confident. Say the water level, the turbidity is going to be reduced further and further. And we are going to see the necessary impact that we need. Inti Orakojo, odie, muma yemre kakra, see okono obia babeka hono. Mube hu say bibia ekoso kama ewo Mampeni na Nnawotwe Yi.
Yo Mate Paragraph Dr. Paragraph Wachidankwa government spokesperson on security. Richard Manrebe ewa. Richard, so Abaya deploy military to intervene in this whole fighter Kosono, Mohon is saying, does it inspire hope say something can change?
Azi, make sure you what you for now make sure Reverend Dr. Paragraph. It's a reverend into a Nyaminipa. You put the fear of the Lord to the people first. Because that's your role as a minister of God. So when you are ministering, minister well and let the people of God know that one day there's heaven and stop lying. His Excellency, the incoming president. Even though you love the NDC, but because of where you come from, you take it. I don't mind. It's okay. Now, His Excellency, the incoming president of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and the first female vice president of the Republic of Ghana, Professor Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman, say me Ghana for you good morning. Now mention almost with the 24-hour economy policy now, President John Dramani Mahama Bano. It's a game changer. Now mention almost say the national apprenticeship programs now Ediba and Babu Nubia or formal and informal education. No. It's a game changer. Now mention my minimum say no or more Joshua most of the times or more loans are normal interest level. The Women Development Bank back. For all, there should be liberation for women. There should be equity in every gender. So Professor Jenna Poko Jima is going to take a responsibility on that and make all the women to benefit as a nation in this country. Kwado, who be some say I deploy military.
Yeah.
So are we certified? Kwado, nobody is happy. Unim. And then with EP former boss, na mira hokakra. He was being technical. But it was also not fair a little bit to the people of Ghana. Well, see, the people that are from the mining zone should be worried of the situation. Anamba. Now, everybody densu, whatever. There's a densu ni. You say we jabe Mexico. And then the person will jare. Say they won't know you. Any way densu no know here. Any way densu no jare here. So what do you think I should say? Because I'm not from a young quanta, so I should complain. So me no odi mechi. They are all living around Anyang Kwanta in Ashanti region. Njopachem says it's not affecting my family. You see, we should be angry enough of the situation in which we find ourselves as a nation. It's very important. Am I deploy military to do what? To go and stop Galamsey. I say, President Danko Akufo-Addo COVID by Assembly of catch Ghana for. I'm quoting his word though. Is that we know how to bring life back. Economy baba, we don't know how to bring life back. Yeah. Are you not a farmer? Are you not a farmer? Yet, what is life? It is water, food, and air. Water, food, and air. It is gone. It's depleted. Our forest reserve is depleted. 36 forest is depleted. Our people are not getting water. Their deformity. I don't know. It's not life. Now, when you are Ghana, President Nnawotwe Yi won't call for Galamsey too much. And to stop the Galamsey, we join the Parliament. I could give 300 million Ghana cedi. That would fight Galamsey. Yeah, we also the Galam stop. What about helicopters? Say you bought helicopters. Our money not you. I thought listen, speedboat. I'm a military. That you're going to stop Galamsey since 2017. Yeah, we know also with the military track a big yaba. I'm a Pia Galamsey for one event. 300 million Ghana cedi. That is where the Galamsey became West. What President Nnawotwe Yi such shows can say what this cannot put cha. Asama kwada. Abo Ghana faza until says say more central for ni Ghana for assassinated a allegation on illegal mining. Then Amwanka. Then MPP Wanka. Then in one of the platform. The MPP Ghana chairman say about 4 million people on where Galamsey. So why do you want to sack 4 million people not to get the daily bread? Koyo, it's a good perception. But we are 33 million. We are dying. Should we wait for 33 million Ghanaians to die because of 4 million Ghanaians? I bet it's the same here. I bet this can you know. What parliament? I chair parliament. Let me show you something. Oh, give me your document. Oh no. For declassification of our forest reserve, and depleting 36 forest reserves of Kroma. After the year also parliament resume. It's an issue of emergency. After also parliament resume, you look at the repeal the LI. This is an emergency issue because what is the problem? They have a vision that Baumia a successful government or the program policy the two say about stopping that. Should we wait to die before you are a vice president come out with a policy? But free education and a policy. Digitalization and policy. In conform would ye only the much say or video man penya and which are stopping conform move. What is the problem? You need to come COVID time. Then another doctor for the year. What try Nima? What's a fellow Ghanaians? I greet you in your homes, me and my beautiful Rebecca. Anamba. And that because of the COVID, lives are dying, so everybody is staying in the room for 2 weeks. That's when the greater Accra, greater Kumasi issue came. What we want? Did you ever come out when President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo said fellow Ghanaians everyone should go and sleep because there's COVID? Didn't we sleep? Were you not here when people were beaten? Some were even in prison because the president has spoken. So this one, what has changed? That you are a beautiful Rebecca cannot just tell the people of that area that go and sleep. Nobody should wear a mind. After the Minister of Information and disseminating information, why wouldn't you do that as the Commander in Chief? So the final call before, no, what was the results? And can me himself come and penny person fighting Galamsey. Now go person stop KG4. Another person stop want to need more. What he needed to do is to declare a state of emergency in those areas. And then my police will be repealing the LI. But I'm not a lawyer, but basic legality is common sense. And then you got to so contaminating forest reserve. Mineral Commission for say it was illegal. Minister Becker said it was illegal. Based on which law was it entering the forest? It's with this law. And they will repeal. How do you prosecute the person? Is it a smart way to cover your people before you leave power? Because the person used the LI to enter the forest. Yeah, he's not been prosecuted. After a year, we were repealing law. No one's starting the prosecution now. Why? Based on what? Over prosecuting somebody of that illegality. What is the problem? You see, so therefore, alcohol there.
I'm repealing law now.
Yes.
Law no.
It doesn't bind anybody.
No, but
based on what? Where's the one law?
No, law na a man for a quenja so muka mine forest.
Yes.
And I'm
repealing. So. And you want prosecuting the panel. After ube repealing a benefit from the prosecutor. Based on which law ube prosecutor?
Now say.
Based on which law?
Why? But time and day in the scene, there was a law that prohibited.
But it hasn't repealed. There's no more functionable law. So start the trial now. So that you go through the trial when there's a repeal. And I'm what? This common law.
No, but I think there's a caveat. Now, law is not retrogressive, isn't it?
Very well. Why is not retrogressive? But there's a repeal of why? And then we look and say the criminal law is not repealed.
Yes,
are you not free?
It is.
Are you not free as a journalist?
But I'm saying that if some more prosecutor will be under that law, does it mean say it's also
unless you start the trial prosecution before the repeal of the law? And I'm what? Before the repeal of the law. Now, when they it means the president and the have to sack all his workers. So, Minuti, yeah, Galamsey, yeah, can't win in Nano. It's a basic law. You, penny, who were dissect, and I'm who were music in all the areas. Are you want to purchase some Nana Dankwa for the money MMDC said, Muya Galamsey or Muzona, you'll be sacked. It's the chairman of the music for dissect in the area. We have somebody in the area who's a disaster management. Put them on my opinion. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Me what? Is the disaster manager only one? Not more. One year. It's not appointed by the president. EPA boss is not appointed by the president. The BNI who pick a political intelligence is not appointed by the president. And all of them are there. What role are they playing as people?
Okay.
And we still do politics with this.
We'll spend 9 minutes, 23 seconds of your time. You're about another minute now. They're wrapping up. Yanko formula and Saturday, Yanko formula. Remember, I'll baby and from Brian Nnawotwe Yi. So, Adom TV. If you are trying to home, so 94.7 FM, baby, I'll do a video to our Wuti and I'll share piano. Yamin Shrow. Manu Benti, member minute na conclude the remarks and affair.
So, you know, I make answer. I'm paying to imagine how I can't fellow Ghanaian Munkwada. That one, Ghanaians were buried.
Yeah.
So what is happening that, oh no, by this time, Ghanaians are dying. Ghanaians don't have water to drink. And people don't know, the thing is a joke. It's not a joke. It's a serious thing. And then if you go to Ayamfori, I don't know whether you've been to Ayamfori, you go to Chufu, you go to Praso, they almost can't see no more. I don't know whether you're aware. Before you cook, there's bottled water and sachet water they buy every day. So how long can they continue to do that? And they say,
but also, one casa motos, you know, more no. I didn't know any almost young country.
It is compromised by the politician because his party is in government. And then the quiet for it. Call you out, Banshee. You be arrested, me what? Anna, Oko Bobby shop and Echo family, Nimoko, you be arrested. But why is somebody in the bush who have not been able to detect the person? Meanwhile, you have not more coordinator there. You have BNI there. You have the police commander. You have the chiefs. You have the people there. Now this will be so they are me from Quantao. When is from Quantao? I will tell them. Until we saw them excavator let me just excavate a port. Now I'm sorry, I'm quiet for the street. What do I know what I am for it? Then I'm anymore.
So what do you make of the renewed effort here buying the military for Akwe?
Oh, by the way, this is just a technical thing to calm to make the solution look a little bit calm. Abai is not willing to fight Galamsey. No. Except fact, they are involved themselves. They are never and ever willing to fight Galamsey. Now, 300 million no one. What who knows and 25 finding? Go ahead and do about the 300 million no one. What GSK as the military alcohol, military choir. And the entire Canada say military for the pass-through protocol to go there to make their money.
But organized labor who started all this call for action, say, well, I buy a car, send me no more shots here, they've even called off almost strike. See, isn't it something?
I listened to Professor Jampo. Look, Ghana Medical Association, they believe in essentiality. That is why they're not going on strike. I happen to work in the health sector before. So I know the importance of essentiality. But I also want to urge them say, since the way essential sector, strike, one day no medical doctor should go on strike that his salary is not well paid. It's so essential. People are dying, and you are saying that now what they are telling us, they are dragging all of us to cemetery. Yes. Now who is it a joke? They are dragging every 30 million Ghanaians to cemetery. So if organized labor decided I don't want to die, let me make me the dinner buy and stop. Now back what that did normal with the one way. But I
said did no. And I buy some idea of person and in fact before they cut it off, now buying at the friends military for why are you saying
when I say since I started in fighting Galamsey since Adams, militaries have always not been at the Galamsey side. Who told you? And a member of a parliamentary candidate in Western region, while the regional minister was sitting down there, okay, I said police one soldier for back, some be Pamoa, one thing. Didn't the MPP incite them to be the military men? Didn't the MPP incite them to be the police officers at the Galamsey side?
What is the mark of an characteristics of a state of emergency?
So the state of emergency, the characteristic is that the president, this is an issue where our people are dying, deformities are happening, people are getting kidney, people are on dialysis. And you know, just declare state of emergency No, but declare for some time and confirm then what will be cleaned up? And now what will be cleaned up?
But I'm saying that is what also
military for chase you. Now, what do you say? Now we need over $3 billion to be able to reclaim.
And you say minting or the military for chase your
and the military, I'm playing on the call. I'm playing on audio call. Or one talk helicopter mom, one talk speedboat mom, 1 year $300 million Ghana city. One year of after that, this is one thing that even annoying me the more in this Galamsey fight. Also, the military that call to fight Galamsey. And also, actually, say what the river guards. And they are good, they are technically good at the job than the military. How for police agents, they are got to executive, they are got to say the river guard. Are we kids in this country? How can you tell me that a river guard is more powerful than a military officer? How can you tell me a river guard is more powerful than you?
One is more powerful than the military. No?
But what is the role of a river guard? No, listen to the minister. What the minister said.
Says they will be on the river body 24
hours. So what is the role of the military? What are they doing? We have navies who are better expecting river bodies. We have navies in this country. Don't you have enough navy men? What are we doing to ourselves as a nation? You enjoy this kind of politics and this. And now you don't want to go for any Dr. Baumia. Stop getting yourself involved in irresponsible issues. Also, somebody mentioned Asanko mines. As somebody mentioned Newmont. These are responsible mining sectors. We're not saying that stop mining at once. Illegal miners, no, most say you should party in here scan. And then ask them. So look at the welfare of ordinary person than the welfare on what will come to your pocket. And then why are you doing that to the people of this country? And then you Bonibiana. Koyo, you will be called. You will be called. Why Bonnie Ben and I don't call for anybody here? Bonnie Ben. Why are they doing that to us as people? Young boys, in the next 20 years, we're not even 60 years. What could do 80? What could 90? And then you can't say, you think it's a joke. And you sit here and tell us the President Mahama should come and tell you his role he want to. Is President Mahama the commander-in-chief of Ghana Forces?
No, but
why do we give you the power? The people of Ghana gave you power. The power is that the constitutional mandate here. The power is that the amount. Yeah, go for a giant. Tell me someone giant who need microphone. Because the former local government, Ali, what's his name? Yes, what friend the MMDC or say you people, we know those of you are involved in illegal mining. If you don't, so we'll come after you. And local government minister said that clearly. Just a money confirm on I would do one you go. I dare yes, I die. If not for anything, look at God and change for the goodness sake. Our people are dying. Our people don't get water to drink. People cannot get access to education. Do you know what illegal money even go into prostitution and robbery? Do you know that the security insecurity in that area? I am a man here. Be honest as Ghanaians. But you see, President Mahama Ba, inshallah. So Ghana for number 8 in an umbrella. Not yet, but power. We will make sure that anybody that's involved in this, all these perpetrators that people are dying, will also be paid for. So it's an important thing.
And the officer organized labor called off almost strike when they are buying your share.
No, so organized labor. I'm buying a cast match organized labor. No, so and the entrance obey.
Yes.
And I make sure I say, near no person we no more KD. Why do you think say I buy the pass it a pay loan of $500,000 or better emergency he will call parliament emergency. Me go. I buy person passes and bill here. He will call parliament for emergency. This is a serious issue among where your forest reserve areas are they are depleting our forests. So if you have the will to fight Galamsey, you will call parliament. You don't wait to the parliament. You enter the parliament, but resume and send our people finish dying. What is that? What are you doing? What are you telling us?
Okay.
What?
Yo.
So I beg the MPP and Nnawotwe Yi. It's a serious matter. You, President Nnawotwe Yi, said you were using the presidency as what? As what we use? Also, the line.
He's putting his presidency on the line.
On the line to fight Galamsey.
Yeah.
Now, what has changed? Then has changed.
As still Ogusu are fighting.
What fighting then? Is that how to fight Galamsey? I mean, to be domestic. This is a domestic common sense. Is that how to fight illegal mining? I mean, look at it. I was just reading Minister of Information giving out an issue of security to the people of Ghana. The president must speak. The vice president must speak. Yeah. They must speak on this issue.
I've heard the vice president. So the commander-in-chief. The commander-in-chief is.
But it's the chairman of police council.
Yeah, but.
Yes, the chairman of police council. The president Nnawotwe Yi took one there. Who is the president?
Vice president.
So what are you saying? I said, why? What is it? Look, it is pity. Sometimes I get regret, but God has brought me to this land, and I have nowhere to go.
Okay.
So, Mr. President, I beg you, Doc, you are a PhD, and that is your brother. I know you guys are from the same house. Talk to him that we are dying. Please talk to him that we are dying. He's a father. I mean, so not don't go for the so mean to me, cancer man. Me so papa no. Nti asem here na asem nka chen papa. Me so we me offer. Kwa chop obra. Ni omu ye na enye. Me ye no nya wa fra ba no ya ka kire no. Why?
Okay. All right. Yo, medase. Paul Grave. So labor nsembe na mo ka kire labor ene ne amaye. Nkofo say more you should tactics be to break the front of labor. I didn't know yes sir.
Kojo nedi kan unse Richard di kan kasaye no. Oseme yesofo na oseme di intro. No be ka kire o intro abedi.
Mantin no
one can more retracted.
Oh no, so then try make and I've mentioned that we'll say President Mahama no, also President Mahama also President Mahama ne stand on Galamsey na President Mahama science signature.
But how's that a lie?
Oh, no, I am making a point.
Just say Reverend,
because I was
Man Rube, please.
No, I have the weapon.
There's no line.
Then me find the document. Man Rube. So he has a document he's rolling. I have worked with you for so many years. Yes, so which one for so many years? So, but I am saying that give me the document. Let me tell you what you like. Yes,
let him apologize. He apologized. I've done it on his behalf.
You are a government spokesperson of security.
That's fine. Please.
How do you apologize on my behalf?
It's okay.
How do you apologize?
Morning question.
Kojo, Ghana higher way. Politics are here, The way I reach the NDC for your politics, and yes, I hear politics very clearly. Omampeni na nado danko ekufado. Ede inshisheye ato honum send ye beya ye betumi akon etia illegal mining. Nsema Richard Beckham ye anopenya I want to choose the words well, but unhumu aba a wo betumi afa a wo beka say enema wake die ye de boa a fighting against illegal mining. You can't see the head and tail of it.
Because all critique him.
No, but you see, bruh.
But I've called for state of emergency. No, I've called for state of emergency.
Let me speak.
Allow me to. Yes, sorry anopa. Now sorry anopa. Now you're back. Now you're Ghana for kasa. I mean, minicophobia almost TV so. From young people to old people. Obi already 71. Obi already 80. Omo tie ye nkomo. Ye nkomo a efi aban mu. Any nkomo efi opposition. Inti ye tie including you as a host. We all the people almost share say ye be more constructive ideas and senya aban no ye bu no so no betumi ate ase. Now, Omampeni na nado danko ekufado. Esa say opposition de omune hweka. Eni yentumi femu aba enfem bu o mind nti no. Mame ma Ghana for mo hwe yen entie nhyehyeye a Omampeni na nado danko ekufado e de atoto ho no. The governance ni bu ho no ma wo hu. Ye ka say obi ye chair of something and na chair of this na ututu pansa de bobom na o de kasa. Na say clearly no amemo na yebu no munya nti ase yie. But let's put it in context. Organized labor. Etrocrata eba abai ho. Say, omu pese abai a state of emergency.
Yeah.
Omu pese abai a revoke LI 2462. And omu pese abai a setting up smaller courts a bit to me adjudicating with illegal mining cases.
And a ban on all mining activities.
Activities. No problem. Ena Omampeni na nado danko ekufado eye asutieye eno setting up a 5-member committee led by the Minister for National Security. Membership with the Minister for Information, the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, and the Minister for Defense. And omoni organized labor share. Omoni organized labor share no. Eno omo deploy strategy omo babe report back to cabinet. A enu hyiemu no eye na wotwe na etwem. Na omo be reported back to cabinet no. And na organized labor de krata ba ye say omo strike na omo koso no aka inda beye ensun a omo be koso as at last week. Omampeni na nado danko ekufado asutie ye nti one organized labor share ye na wotwe na etwem no 9 o'clock anopa ansa na cabinet starting at 11. And o catch omo say omo man in America. Amamuo pa a ye de ho nkomo anopa a Ghana fo nyanya omutie na meka ho asema no pay. Omampeni na nado danko ekufado sorry anopa no oni organized labor share anopa 9 o'clock. Oso omo man in America Christians oni cabinet ekohia a odin hyehyɛ bi betoto ho no. And organized labor for eba omochi. Ye wie cabinet no and Omampeni any cabinet din nkomo ne ndo hyehyɛ toto ho no. Now, who else is responsible for informing the Ghanaian people, either than a sector minister for information? Now, me who this position from the NDC on the attack of my sector minister for information, the Honorable Haja Fatima Abubakar, I get very saddened. So, because Ghana hanum ya ministry wahonum esese ebo abai hu de ro any abai in is none other than the Ministry of Information.
That's true.
Very true. Unless someone tell me what say. Clearly. Unless you failed in class. And I won't tell me what say. but amemo pana yeka ho asem no na minister honorable Haji Fatimatu e de krata eto ho no o de krata to ho no obeka ya Nnawotwe ya beye Tuesday na sa committee now mampeni share no Minister for National Security, Minister for Defense, Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Minister for Information. Omone a leadership of organized labor issue. And omode sheshe bi tutu honum say o mampeni after cabinet e de tutu honum say monsem na mo aka no wetie. Inti monso montie na supreme esan say a joint agreement between Aban and organized labor. Na mutie na supreme no so no omanpeni say okay most mo pese ye de ban on illegal mining eto on small scale mining mo pese ye state of emergency mo pese ye set up smaller courts omanpeni say no problem. There was a letter that was issued from the office of the president, from the communications directorate. The workrata no hadom ametumi bia no e de hyehyeye na Aban e de tutu honum nya atre amagana for omenya na ompe etie very clearly enye doubt at all. Omanpeni say or deploy additional military personnel right into illegal mining activities. Omanpeni say or suspending all mining in forest reserves. Esan katre EPA say omun table before the floor of parliament the ban of LI, a revocation of LI 2462. Omanpeni say or strengthen prosecutions of illegal mining na Ekoso and setting up high court and circuit court. Omamu TV so etie nyasapa etia memopa eba any yemo Omanpeni.
But even with this,
mami
okay, all the first year.
And Omanpeni say we who say politicians bia e wo Ghana hanom no omo adria omo wofa illegal mining ho no se wanfa hyehyɛ bia toto onom amma a future government amfa omo sambe hye krata ase a sa okunya ono hye ase 2017 sa kono yentumi wie nti Omanpeni say ye kwa kokoto aba 7th of December obia ogidi so peso di Ghana enim onfa ne nsa embe hye krata ase na yembe sign a pact on illegal mining. Yen ye flag bearer Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ama Ghana for atiase se ono de esan so wo pepa e wa dwen pa e dwen Ghana for hunti no sa krata na yebo mode a prepare no ono ode ne nsa be sign ebe sign sa krata.
But I mean, should we have allowed Adie to get to this point and say the president, as you say, is the commander in chief? And we know, say, Adiwe Air Course, he started the fight, as you say, in 2017. Why wait for it to deteriorate to this level and sana? No,
Adie was also no. I was like, who can always sit in Accra and be talking to?
Oh, yeah, they're saying Accra.
No. It's only from Salega to Makangu.
The road, no.
That road was terrible, and we're expecting President Mahama to do that road. Yeah. But that is home region.
Same as the Agonon Contact road.
So that road,
so
yes, terrible. Now even look at
they've done it
from Peki, from Peki to Hohoi, it takes you more than 3 hours.
Today is how many?
An hour or something. You are there. And then from Hohoi to Pepisu, you know, it was also terrible. It's
that road every day.
Yes,
it is a state of the nation. Yes, road.
It is asphalted.
Okay.
You see, and then from Damanko to Yendi,
it's also asphalted. Allah. Then they okay. Well, you must say.
Yeah, to be honest, I panicked small. So when I go to Yendi, I was going to Tamale. This is Yendi to Tamale road. That road, it was, even though it was bitumen, and that road is a highway. But now they've done everything.
Asphalt.
You see.
We mwangaza the economy na.
Economy na.
It's the economy. It's the economy.
You see, why everybody is having hope is that you President Mahama and you Bawumia already.
Yeah.
So that is why me sometimes I get a little bit. And sometimes you have to cycle your mind against any results.
But the thing is, that was a Baumia as president.
Yes, but they know him.
Oh yeah,
yeah, he's been a very facial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the me production, me technical team, and na me power choice. Now want to sound, no. When you say the machine, yeah, correct, no. We're back on it. Progress. Now until kind to know. I think it is fair that I give you say 5 minutes.
More than that, because 5 minutes is fine. Me sending me messages from Upper East, Upper West, Eastern region, Ashanti region, Bono, Greater Accra,
5 minutes.
My friend me sending messages.
But I've used more than 5 minutes already.
Hey, nothing.
I'm
a more pana ye can't Ghana for no pay. And then who hear my Ghana. It's making say on my penny na do dan kweku fuado. Ede krata efi Jubilee House. E ma Ghana for who ye say or den hihye we atoto hono. Na bra, san hihye we no. Ye flag bearer Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Ama ye hu say san krata na ye prepare ama obi opeso obedi Ghana enim no. Obe sign the commitment against illegal mining no ono Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia de krata na ye ready and there obe fa ne pen e dey assign esa say ye nimpa se Ghana for abomo kwakoto on the 7th of December 2024 no omu him ni say ya na ko number 1 on the ballot Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. It's very clearly kojo so o hwe nkoma ye ne organized labor edino na say in less than 24 hours. So me catch you say me very certain say organized labor ebe soften on stance. Because in all well and good, the intent of wanting to strike, the intent of wanting to stop illegal mining. You see, man penin na do dan kweku fu they say, munya mumbrani yenkumbom. Yes, mumbrani yenkumbom. Say ne be ya, ye di nkunima e ye Ghana nkunim ni edi. Na obi ontumi mba ye president da. A osi onu de o ma ye hu na adwin efa illegal mining ho wasoma Richard and opese onu de krata na ye prepare crop fan in sign be hase
onka sa
na de won't ya no kan so on sign back no I don't want it. The guy is sitting next to me or you're closer to me than he is to you.
So if I say it's a liar, now you understand.
No, you see, but that's what you said.
You don't understand him.
That's what you said.
Did that talk about NSP?
Of course, he spoke about the park. Let them play it
what
back.
What business the opposition has to do with the park?
I heard it very clearly.
You are just being a responsible opposition.
I heard it very clearly.
Telling you that you've taken out 300 million.
Very clearly. Very clearly.
No.
Hold on. Let's give the listeners a very discerning conversation.
So, but you don't lie.
Bruh. So Oshe Sanchi say they are to here. You deploy the military. I can tell you of a truth. Omampeni Nanado Danko Ekufo-Addo is very committed to the fight against illegal mining than I have seen any other president commitment to this. I'm telling you. That's the truth. Second of all, say NJB Ayakotuaba. Esa say we care about Ghana Dachinti. You need say Ghana for reward us for our hard work in tea. We are fighting against illegal mining, barring all the circumstances. I'm telling you, the military men are in the water bodies. They are in the forest reserves. They are de-excavating excavators and moving miners who are mining irresponsibly. But me, in my mind, bruh, it's also called strike. Ebia, Joy, Multimedia, also more called striker. So called striker, the number of days I've been striking, you better take your salary more. Yes.
But the Constitution gives us the right
of course, to
go on strike.
Any problem? But me
is a way of protest.
Any problem?
Fighting for my right.
Me say me be multimedia boss. Now say most more strike. Number of days I'm be strike. Me as head of multimedia, say me lose revenue. Me take you akweti because I believe in dialogue. What you say? I am glad. Say organized labor. Enya osopa etio mampeni na do danko Ekufo-Addo omanso ase hu se ehihye o mampeni na do danko Ekufo-Addo e di ato ho no e ye hihye pa e ya mamu pa ye so mo beka ho
mate
no mo nya mbo amayen fighting against illegal mining.
Manobe, just a minute. Were you surprised by Labour's U-turn?
But say, some of the labor unions, they came out to say some of them were sad with the politicians and then brought in their bedrooms brought a speech to come and read. That was the information I had. So I'll be surprised. ese ne ehun se ne obetan ka se amambo panel hye pa amode ye no me pese Ghana for nyina it's a simple thing ye Ghana for no omo say ensa ase ese ye nsuo ese enduane etwa ye koko say ye den omo pe for magudie ana ena o mampani na dan kwa kofa say onu ne mampani opeso nko okono ye Ghana for ato speedboat amount Ghana for helicopter amount asama 300 million Ghana cedi akwatana baby excavators now also the excavator no ukoje excavators ayira ye ni mebi afa
okay
ayira ni mebi afa afa die who say ka say omo say twanko for so omonjai mike omonjai why kuma unkasa we information minister na bebe ka asamache but tell me now obeji scan no any information minister obeji scan no
nati medas
and here die we will fight for Ghanaians we will make sure every Ghanaian live until police no program mo papa na o kan 300 million na idea mama munko ku Galamsey and stop this 419 and
all right yo medase we dey mema 2 minutes na ye dey can blaster tell na afia ko phone lines na so because that me Ghana ni Sudan ye ball 0 draw ha and e wo sha baby Ghana da no on the qualifying no and Sudan so any wan hwe kra na say ye wie ayi na na ya wie ye ntumi na ye nkobi so what we need to do that we say GFA president call omo baby no mo ye training no ni omo ko kasa harshly because now person omo say Ghana for this how they feel what do we need to do Manarebe
so you mean that this is for the African Cup qualifiers
AFCON yes
AFCON me follow football that much but then I want to urge GFA ni players and say Ghanaians they are the hope of Ghana and their politics NDC MPP and WR is argument. But the only thing that brings us together in this country is our national football thing. And to say, slowly, it's a responsibility of all of you to put an effort. Why am I here today? I am here to be a responsible opposition to put government on this stool. It's a role I'm playing. Government is also here this morning to tell us what they are doing. And I'm telling you it's not the best. So as football and other sector of economy should be done with equity. To make anything you will have to do to bring the hope of Ghana back, they should try hard and bring it. Black Stars is a super team. I believe in them. Okay. I don't want to demoralize them. So any effort they want to do to win the AFCON. Because President Mahama, the AFCON is next year, isn't it?
Yes.
And the President Mahama being government, he would like to go to the pit and motivate you to bring the cup home.
Okay, all right, yo.
Doctor, yeah. The president that will be in government when the Black Stars is playing, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Muhammad Yakunia no be hubie. We in the Juma. He's done, dusted and gone.
And this work can say actually Akufo-Addo.
Oh, I'm telling you. NDC is done and dusted. The only seat they will get is a few seats in parliament. That's all. Amemo kesene ewo Akonia no so no omuntumi mba ho. Omuntumi win Ghana for winning. Let me tell you, Black Stars. Ayame de pass football no yebo Ghana. Ana nkofo bebre ye ni maybe. But ayame so mampeni na do dam Akufo-Addo e ma football no yebo Ghana. Me share football no.
What do you want to politicize this thing?
Me share then why?
Why are you trying to politicize this thing?
Allow me to talk.
What talk about national team? Why are you trying to politicize?
Allow me to talk. I
don't want to talk about that. You don't have a stadium. How would the people play? You don't have a stadium. I am not trying to politicize them. You have a stadium. Who don't have a stadium? Why? What do you do about 38 million? What do you use for? Look at the people. You are frustrating these people. You are frustrating them and then disheartening them. We don't want to talk about it. Do you have a constructive? Do you have a stadium? We are frustrating the young boys to play. Why are you frustrating them like that?
If I'm frustrating people,
the young boys want to play. You don't have stadium. You are not motivating them. Instead of to give them, encourage them, and you are doing all this gimmicks.
Football. A idea unify Ghana for you. I no pain Richard. MPS football. A bit my boom. Being a problem. You we are meto koko manano. Right?
Koko bena okoto.
Toto koko na metramano. Me share ball possessions na. I can tell you say Black Stars omo ball mo dey. Me share ball possessions, me share shots omo ye 20, me share shots on target 7, ball possession 60%, me share passes omo ye 370. So ball. You don't play ball.
I actually don't know much about football.
Don't worry, they do any football. Bruh, Meshepa, yes, it was a draw match.
Maybe o kasa ma me announce me phone lines na nko for mfre 0302211701 0302211701 one e dey no betumi an 2 obetumi an 3 and obetumi an 4 frɛ na yente wo so adwenche.
It's match ni dey na e scary kakra, but I'm glad say it ended on a draw. But I'm very confident say this AFCON, the government of the day and the future government coming under Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, you better honom abo AFCON yi e win cup no e dia magana for.
Okay. Progress dia wakani enti wo so frɛ na yenti wo there. Obetumi afrɛ 0302211701 na fe ya fa wadwen kyerɛ e wo show no so. Okay. She teacher said, why is it that in Ghana when you strike you still receive salary? Okay, because I'm running money. Okay, I say, but here in Spain, if you strike, you don't receive salary.
So what?
Okay, all right. Hello, good morning, Nana.
Good morning, my boss.
Nana, I'm in Tiwe.
I'm more ambassador, member anything in Abaso. Na me ka se Nana J, principal me chairman Yeji. The American me did say mo hwe enokore no ye hu nokore no Ghana obese hu mo a mo kute Galamsey ya MPP aban obeka ya MPP ba yo no we say Galamsey was stop ama wo de so je program omo kum bi no no sebi any support enye no kwan pa so nkenka omonje omo machines omoji omo hye no any support enye no kwan pa so sebi yo na nde aban san tu so je program na omo hye na any support omo ntia se a sebi na omo pa kire sen say Ghana ha na efa mahama say ono ba nkofo for the chimutu nyina obi do nyina timi srebo so sani fa na ofeso Galamsey asia na
okay
yo Ghana ho ni me say bi o blaster de omo bombo bola na so Ghana for nko anche ba
na neje me da say ma me fa Naomi good morning.
Good morning.
Me da so afre ma me ntiwe
me pa che me ka speech na me pa so you tax for strike na mpesa me ka ho ase
okay
me pa chu you tax for striking. They say Ghana, ye fan once na when abri ye nkuru. And no one am pesemica. Say emra COVID by mutinesi, government literally moka. But me make us say, Sunyai yen to Galamsey. That's a me bako school, yes, will be our Central Radio, be our Western Radio, or to Galamsey, to me bambre fee, a metanefi. Na emo me maker. The abessa you tax for. Don't to me cause strike a dear. Ga omuji ni mlebi ana COVID ewo ho no. Omubi omo nkwa ho strike against government no. Na government ni omo tan fit can mera back.
Now we mate. Mr. Good morning.
Morning.
Me da so afra ma mi ntiwe.
Yo, we dey say ebeda abejafo na se. Pa. Na imum MPP ni no kasate say opposition. Government in power, ye to Galamsey. Say opposition for need to say you are the power to some bit you on kwan. Omo kanyina to some opposition. Da na doso. Dollar ya nche no nyama bebrebe ay ekoso o maye bre o my anymore. Yeah, bre yes throw government in power na 8 years na yeah bre.
Okay. Yo. Mr. Nsiano no. Benjamin, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Sam Pumping.
Me ho ye pa ma me ntie we ofa.
Oh, and America and say Galamsey ni na e pese ye kuna yitimi ade ekutia e pese ye kuna yitimi e fight no kra se ne be yitimi I train ho ifru madam.
Okay, all right. Ben so no dia or the buy no. Good morning.
William Aje, senior ye entemanka good morning.
Yeah. Yo ma me ntie we.
Bacho azweni.
Yo, ma me ntie.
Ko wunta so. Yo, se Galamsey no, I think Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ebe gina ho. Yeah, former president John Mahama ebe gina ho. I say obi obewini abano 2024 abano. Galamsey ni yenyina yerin ke sa shen kra taati. Wa obewini wonti to aten. Ye be pomo fra gonwa so. E se ye mra mu ye den. Enye se o mampani na nakufado e2 anu. No bi so go gina ba bi se me ba. Uchiro ni tuma mba me ba be yiwon. Yekresi Galamsey no pase be tu afie. Ene upe akoto aye eguruma fra ekura wunya koto. Upe bia koto fra wunya. Le ati mu na akoto wo. ede obi so dia yenkan so pekoto ba kokura yenkwan kura dia yenkan timi kwachiri bi ma
mate yo do no me da say chare boachi machi
na boachi ne kase ya sama kase
yo mami tiwe
me bra boachi dankwa nchane pa mimi ya mami tia la kufuado mami tia do babu ngo mia the next president nchane papa mimi ya Galamsey na ekosoro de mimi giri se LDC for security because this kokubwa he enko TV station kase okoye 2020 die no onu benefit ye do sa ko ebiem na police force work she kokubwa he enti sata na organize ba no mo we organize ba for no mo we tama na kokubwa he enam Galamsey pete no so no o isa tin ko for no mo we se be se tu Galamsey atia e ba se mo ya fanya politics mo ya fanya politics ni na ya fanya wisdom na so bi ya report no ma police but do say be politics na wo nya benefit wo
yo me da say mama mfa obi foforo na me ne ndi nkomo me ma acho
ya o apom
me ho ya mama ntie
yo we dey moko am dey me nya politician but me stress me nya MPP ni na o tie na o kasa favor of MPP no me stress say ade we man fanye MPP because onjintum MPP ni no panyi no o tie no me stress na onjintum say na ban no we feli e Galamsey ho feli Galamsey ka onjintum sa na kasa bebe no emwa no mo yiro no mo ko na nya e onto ya me na masi
me so me da say teacher teacher say in Spain workers' rights are highly respected. We have the right to strike even minutes, but you won't receive salary for that period and you won't be sacked neither. In fact, you can strike for no tangible reason, but your salary will be deducted. How can a poor country be paying workers on strike? Shaking my head. I'll say, correct the constitution. How can it allow striking workers to be paid? Brian, good morning.
Good morning, boss.
Mami Ntewe.
So I'm talking about na member on penye akodo abaso na you about me incoming president abaso.
Okay.
Me did say Galamsey issue no dey. Me dey be ya for subo and from bo NDC aban papa.
I didn't know say you the boy NDC aban.
Mpacha we say.
I didn't know say you the boy NDC aban.
Mpacha unim say aban ba ye no. Galamsey wa sha say otu hwana mo. Na no ye ho mahama e kan say omo mo chimutu mu nyina no Galamsey so no wono ba obi yi omo nti wono o be bisa o hye mo nkwan hye so mo da so nye ana wa na jo tutu ase nti me ka se o mpam so mo mpam bo se bi ompanyi dada mahama se so yo ompanyi dada mahama o de kunya da na se obi tu ase na wo so hye no o mpam kwan se bia na se wonya obi ase ka de yire hye wo so bi tutu Galamsey ase amaye se se na fo nyina se emfa ye hwe da ye hye yo ba o meyemu se wo no na o ba ye akofo do hye wo ye obetu adi so no tu Galamsey ama me ne wo mo ato ye I say you mahom dada mahama
me da say mama fa comfort good morning.
Good morning.
Odo mama Ntewe.
Me fa chawo MPP ni no o esu no andi Akufo-Addo bai no na kala ni ti sei Akufo-Addo bai no na nsu na ti sei enti esa bo jitu so mo ba sa de no enti Akufo-Addo o bitu ase a wa ho ya koye ndadada ba o me betimi aya ko ayi dada nya fiansa won to abama no be
yo me da se ma me comfort me da se pa yeah the show ni be see na mom okay me ma 30 seconds on 30 seconds you wrap up now okay
me share say
na o share na
any problem say me bisa
nti share
mate
but also because me
aka in that 56 na yakwa to aba me hu o mampanin bia ode nakoma na dream pa opepa epeso obuaga na magana tumi tumpon either than omampeni na adodankwa Akufo-Addo illegal mining okui na aban bi wo hodeda ansa na yeba yeba ye no ya baba ye mu djuma
mate
7 December Ghana for ntu abapa emma opepa ni adrempa ni ahobrase ni mpuntuo emma Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia
yo
and that opanso miamira osajefo amboetio for repeni odi ninda 25 years e wakonia no so me fi ha me ko chebi ese ho
all right yo me da say okay no let's see ye be see anyam ya Adom a na watwe de ni ye what is emra no ya gaza mamra no ko ye nti ye be see anyam ya Adom manu be facha me next time you ba me be show mo ye from Samuel Brace me da me production team ase be